Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is special to me because I'm gonna be showing you guys my makeup routine. So my first job was at Sephora. I worked at Sephora for 3 years. I worked there as a cashier, and then I was the cash rep manager at that time, I believe so. I don't know what it was called, but yeah, I was in charge of getting the people like credit cards and basically that. I worked there for 3 years. After that, I was a caregiver, and then I moved to SoCal, and then I worked at Ulta for another 3 years, and I was a manager there. It's crazy. I feel like I never talk about makeup on my channel, and I feel like I should because makeup has been a big part of me. Today, I want to show you guys my everyday makeup routine. Everyone talks about makeup and how it makes you feel beautiful and it makes you confident, and it doesn't make you, it just like adds an extra layer to like a self-expression and who you are. And I don't know, my first job was at Sephora and I was 18, and now I'm 29, which is crazy. And I always think about like, what if I made a makeup routine when I was 18 and I never did. So I'm like, I'm 29 now, might as well. I'm gonna show you my first steps and I'm super excited. First step is your skincare. I'll do my skincare routine at a different time. Skincare is very important. One thing that you want to try is the LANEIGE or any type of lip balm. This is one of the first steps that you want to take. LANEIGE, just so that your lips are plump and juicy. You don't want dry lips on your, your face. So this is what I get. This one's a little pot. They also have like balms too. This one I got from TJ Maxx because I was like, oh my god, they have these. But always check the expiration dates because you never know if they're like really old. But this is what I use. For the concealers, I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty concealers. Special story about this is that I was there when Fenty Beauty came about. So if you know those little shelves at Sephora, they're called gondolas, and basically I was there, or I was part of the team of the first launch of Fenty Beauty, which is kind of crazy. I was one of the first people to ever try her foundations because I worked at Sephora. Her first foundation, which I'm gonna use today, this is the soft Filt'r foundation, but this is the new formula. I used to use the other formula. This one I use, but I also use they're dewdrops, I believe. But fun story. I just think it's so crazy and beautiful how big of like a makeup brand that became. Like I just remember it being like the grand scheme of like having all those shades, and just it was just a time. Like it was in 2016. It was crazy. It was such a time. But yeah, it's my fun story. What I'm using right now is the We're Even Hydrating Longwear Concealer, and this one is a hydrating concealer. So this one I use, oh my gosh. And also this is my winter shade, and I still haven't gotten to change it. Give me grace. But I put these under because I have good skin, and I'm really grateful for that. I don't really put a lot of makeup on. I don't really put a lot of makeup on, only because whatever, I don't think I need it. So there, and then I have my foundation. My makeup routine is for my face and how I do it. Again, I'm a nursing student and I'm also a server, so I get pretty tired, and usually my makeup it takes me like maybe 30 minutes to get ready, but I can do my makeup like within 10 minutes. Using is 40N. And then for the soft lit foundation, I'm using 230. And this one I'm using just not even a full pump. That was like half a pump, because this goes a very, very long way. I'm gonna do that. It's funny because I've never did my makeup like this before, so I can't really like, let me see what would be best for you guys. So what I do is that I'll do the base, the foundation on my cheeks, chin, and then my nose, and then I'll do my concealer. And makeup is supposed to enhance your natural beauty, and to me, I'm just like, ugh, I need to hide my eye bags. Cool. So that's my base. It's very glowy. I would have to say I have normal to oily skin. I get really oily here, but the powders that I use really help me to not get oily fast. I don't know. So there's that. The thing I'm gonna use is the Pro Filt'r Retouch Concealer by Fenty. This one helps with these circles here. You know, this concealer is a hydrating one. This one is more for mattifying. So you want to know the difference between these concealers. So this one, you're gonna see, oh, that might be a lot, to be honest. Before anybody comes for me, yes, I worked at Sephora, but I worked as a skincare specialist. And every single time, and this is just my experience, every single time I tell people that I'm 29, they're like, girl, what? Like, I thought you were 20. I'm like, no. And it'll be people that I work with. I'm like, I'm like, no, girl, I'm like 10 years older than you. I'm gonna be 30. Okay, so I'm gonna blend this out. You see the difference? Pretty right? I'm gonna get the nooks and crannies of it all. I look insane right now. You're gonna look insane. I feel like I feel like the base of every time people do like foundation is so silly, because I look like a moon. Okay, cool. Also, this is my little makeup brush holder. I made this in 2020, and the inside it says, "You're that bitch." I made that in 2020, and it says Julie, because that's my real name. Not my real name, but that was the name I was born with. My biological parents named me Julie. So made that. Laura Mercier translucent powder. Next one, I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush finish in number 2. I am Asian and Filipino, so my makeup is gonna be based off Asian skin. Okay, I don't know about Asian skin, normal to oily. These products work for me. If they don't work for you, I'm so sorry, but this is just how I do my makeup. Okay, but just giving a preface to that. Next, simple enough, that's what I do. Put a little bit on there, and then you want to put, I get a little blunt brush like this. I got these brushes from Morphe. This is the N05 foundation brush. It's a flat brush, so what I like to do is disperse it on the cap, and then the residual gets in here, so you have like a clean foundation or powder finish. And then what I do is just simply put it on my face. Because it's flat, it goes evenly, and it doesn't translate on camera that well, but it makes my skin really smooth. Oh, actually you can tell. It makes my skin really smooth. That's why they call it shampoo. Okay, when you're done, you get enough, and then what you do is you do this again, so you're not wasting anything. This is why this lasts me for like, people say it lasts me, this usually lasts me for like 3 months. It lasts me like 5, because I'm just, these are expensive. This is like $30, and it's worth it, girl, but not you. This is expensive, you know. Okay. Also, you didn't see me put it on my forehead. It's because I don't have acne on my forehead, so I don't really need makeup on my forehead. And my forehead is darker. Usually, when I see it, it's darker than my face. Okay, so there's that. With this, I like to do a little bit of the finishing powder. Wait, can you see my face? Sure. Yeah, this is the first time I'm ever doing makeup on. It's coming together. Like, oh, here's the NARS Laguna Original Bronzer. Very OG. I'm pan almost. This is powder bronzer, so it's perfect. This is also from Morphe. With bronzer, I feel like I don't use contour because I feel like my face is already, I have a very rectangular face, and I feel like contour, I don't need more structure. I feel like if anything, my face was so like round when I was younger, and then as I got older, my face like. Also, if you think that this is bronzer, this is actually my birthmarks. Whenever it's like a dark spot, this is pigmentation. That is pigmentation. I'm gonna put that pigmentation meme here. But yeah. Okay, and then you see this beauty mark? I love my beauty marks. I have one right here, I have one on my lip as well. I have like 3 on my forehead. I like makeup that covers things but doesn't cover everything. It doesn't cover me, you know? Okay, so there's this, because it's kind of like, it's gonna enhance my nose. It's gonna make a more button nose. So what I like to do is use my bronzer as my eyeshadow. This is, oh, it doesn't even say, but this is the brush I'm using. Again, it's from Morphe. And then for my nose, my nose in like this. So it gives me a button nose. Because I'm Filipino and I love my nose. And I feel like if you're Filipino, you know that when you see a nose like this, you know that I'm Filipino. Fun fact about me, because I'm adopted, and that would be like another story. My sister, I didn't find out I was adopted until I was 21, and my sister, she's obviously my cousin, but because we had the same nose, nobody questioned whether or not we were sisters. And you know, that's why I love my nose, because it means it's like my family, and like being Filipino, being like beautiful. And in my opinion, I think Filipino women are the most beautiful women in the world. I'm also adopted, and my dad's black too, so I also think that black women are the most beautiful women in the world. Everybody's beautiful, but specifically Filipino black women are very beautiful, only because black women raised me. So I gotta give bias where bias is due, you know what I'm saying? So next, I'm gonna be using the blush from E.L.F. And I specifically use, if it wasn't obvious, this one. It doesn't have a shade color range, but I'll link every product that I'm using down below. Everything you see here is probably going to be a mix of luxury brands or high-end brands or drugstore brands. But with blush, I feel like E.L.F. has this really buttery, smooth type of finish, and I really like it. And when I show you this, you'll see what I'm talking about. And here, and you can still see my birthmark, but it blends in with the bronzer. And the cheeks. I love blush so much because in high school I wasn't allowed to wear makeup. I used to wear like these fat, like, I think they were kiss lashes, and that was when I used to wear like the strip lashes, and with it was either clear glue or black glue, and yeah, I was like them on. This is when it was hard for people to put on. Now I have individuals, but like strip lashes were my thing. And I remember I used to like put them on in the morning and like quickly do them. I used to like sneak and go to the store to get makeup because I wasn't allowed to wear makeup. So I used to like, ew, what is that? I don't know, makeup to me has always been special to me. And yeah, I don't know, I used to sneak wearing makeup, and then I used to sneak taking it off. It was so funny. And there's just one time when I used to put like baby wipes in a plastic bag, and because I used to walk home, before I would get home I would clean it up. And I remember I was so close to my house, and I remember my brother and my stepdad was like driving, and like they were just coming home, and I remember seeing them, and I didn't finish wiping my face, and they saw me, and my makeup was like smeared all over, and all you see is like black smeared, and they were like, "We don't like you with makeup." That's what they said, but little did they know it's because I was trying to take it off and it looked crazy. The next thing I use is the Lovejoy blush. This is from MAC. Another story, I got my makeup done by MAC for my prom pictures, and if you don't know, their foundation is really thick, and thick foundation on very like smooth skin, if you put too much on it, any makeup, but if you put too much makeup, it can get really cakey. And I don't know what shade she put me on, but it was really like orange. And I remember being in the photo shoot thinking like, ew, and I didn't want to be mean, but like it was not cute, girl. It was not cute. Next thing is I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and I have really thick eyebrows. Sometimes because I wear glasses, sometimes I don't see how dark I make my eyebrows, and I don't necessarily need to make them any darker, but sometimes I do, and you know, sorry. But you know. All right, so this is this is the Morphe again, Swooey. I have yet to get my eyebrows done, and I really want to go to this girl in LA. I forget her name, but the models that she uses for those brows, they're like beautiful, and I really want to, I just want to get them done, you know, like the microblading, but I'm like so scared of, I'm so scared of like getting them done, and they look crazy, you know what I mean? First makeup tutorial I've ever watched to do their eyebrows was Desi Perkins. Desi Perkins, if you've ever seen my makeup tutorial, I will literally, oh my god, I'm starting crying. Oh my god, what am I crying? Because I watched her in high school, and I just remember like, I figured her out from my sister. And my sister, growing up, my older sister, she still is, but she was like the epitome of like beauty. Everybody still is beautiful, like beautiful, because she's like black and Filipino, and I just remember her doing her eyebrows because of Desi Perkins, and that's how I figured out how to do Desi Perkins. That's how I figured out how to do makeup for my eyebrows, and then also doing my makeup. If she's the one that showed me, what was it, MAC bronzer, and it was what was it? It was the bronzer. It was like the OG bronzer. Oh my god, it's gonna send me. And I feel like if you know who Desi Perkins is, it was when her and Katie used to like, they used to like use it, just like, dang, oh, it's gonna bother me, but it's a MAC bronzer. Oh my god, it's gonna bother me. Anyways, I'm gonna figure it out. It's gonna bother the heck out of me, probably. Okay, so there you go. So speaking of Filipino beauties, Bretman Rock, if you ever see this also, don't even get me started. Oh my gosh, actually I'm gonna show you guys this. Hold on. You guys thought I was joking when I used to work at Ulta? Yes, I stole this from Ulta. I'm just kidding. I was like, oh, can I have this? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, okay. I literally retook it. So Bretman Rock, if you see this, I love you. And just know that you've inspired me as well to embrace my Filipino culture. And I love you so much. You know, I think I'm older than you actually. What the heck? What the heck? This video is so funny. Like, that was behind my book, my case thing. I was trying to figure out like where to put him, but anyways, what was I talking about? This is a makeup tutorial course, so I'm just yapping away, but it's my first one, so anyway. All right, next is lashes. The lashes I'm currently using is BeBlinky lash clusters. This is, don't judge me because I know everybody who uses lash clusters knows that they probably have 100 of these in their drawer right now that look exactly like this, and I have a lot. So this is what I use, my tried and true. You have to like pick and choose them because not every single package is the same. The glue that you want to use is the Falscara, and the side that I use is the Bond. It's gonna look like this, and I use the black one. I know they have a clear one, but I don't necessarily like that because it leaves this clear residual on my lashes, and you can see it within the like clusters, and it doesn't really blend well. So it still works effectively, but I feel as if the black one is better. But if you use this glue, your lashes will not go anywhere. I've gone to the beach with these. I just remember going to Laguna all the time and putting my little clusters on to look cute at the beach, and them never falling off. Like, oh, just be swimming, basically eating, and rolling in the ocean, and my lashes would still be on. So the best glue ever. And if you think I'm lying, I have literally 2 more in here. I keep them on deck. But yes, I love makeup so much. And you guys, I love how like I did not expect how much I was gonna love making this YouTube video. I'm so excited. Am I entertaining you guys? I hope so. I have literally, what's so crazy, is that in the beginning of this year, I had 17 followers, right? And I don't even know who they are. I think they were like my friends. And then right now, I know it doesn't seem like much. Oh, whoa, but it's something that I enjoy. I have 46 followers now. And that's better than, you know, having 17. Like, imagine 46 people who are just watching you, you know? So, you know, it's my humble brag. It's my humble brag. I'm really grateful for all of you guys, like, watching me and my journey, and thank you for, like, being really nice to me. I know that every single YouTuber has gone through like meanies and stuff, and you know, what are you gonna do? But for those who actually support me, thanks. I'm just gonna use the little tweezers that come with the lash glue. So I usually put 4 clusters on my eyes, and this is the first one. These are 2 conjoined, and you always want to put the shortest one in the middle, obviously, or shortest one in the front, and then going long. So if you see the measurements, it goes from 9, 10, 12, 16. That shows you how long they are. And what I do is that I will put a 16, which is on the bottom. They're all gone, but let me find them in this mess here, and just pop it on. Okay, I don't know what happened, but my phone is like down randomly. Last step is gonna be my lip liner. So I use the Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know what color this is because it's all wiped off, but I think it says Foxy Brown. I don't know if you can see that. So with my lips and with this color, I love to do it. I love to outline my lips, do the outer corners, and then I love to just like blend it in. Yep, there you go. That was my makeup routine. I don't have the finishing spray, so don't come for me, but that was basically it. I hope you had a good time watching me. I can't believe I finished my first makeup routine on YouTube. Insane. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me if you do. This is a long-awaited time for me to do this. I'm honestly doing this for myself. Like, I'm healing my high school version of myself who was never able to wear makeup. If she can see how my makeup journey has been and, you know, who I am now, I think she'd be so proud of me. So, thank you for watching.